Welcome back on Studio 90 Extra Time. This is a part of the show. A few lighter questions from our Twitter account from Marcus. We got a lot of good questions for Marcus. Apparently he inspires our Twitter fans out there, so let's kick it off here. This is from Street Council. Stret Council? From Marcus Hanneman. American goalies equal shaved head bald. I assume they're referring to Brad Friedel and Casey Keller as well. This guy says, me equals luxurious blonde locks. So this guy's wondering, should I shave my head so I can be an amazing goalie?
Oh, very good question. Well, we've all shaved our head because it's been falling out. There's some who maybe haven't quite admitted it yet, like the other goalkeeper, like Guzan, who's. But I think it does. Makes you look mean a little bit, and the mullet just wasn't a good look for me.
All right, this is from Gypsy DRB. Gypsy DRB wants to know, Marcus, you signed a one-year extension with Wolves, but do you see yourself, I was wondering this too, at some point maybe finishing it up in MLS one day?
That, I think, was always my goal when I left the MLS to go over to Europe, is to play for a few years, and I always thought we'd come back, and that's one of the reasons why I kept my house in Denver, because we loved it there, and thought maybe we can go back. And now, obviously, with Seattle coming back into the league, I mean, where I'm from, I mean, that would be great to go back there, and with next year with Vancouver and Portland coming in, it's going to be all that more attractive, I think.
Awesome. Well, still work to be done with Wolves, but the Northwest, you may one day see Marcus Hanneman. Let's see. This is a good one. This is from Patrick Fighter. He wants to know, what tips does Marcus have on growing such a marvelous soul patch? And by the way, it is great.
Yeah.
It's one of the best I've seen. Any tips? Any techniques?
No, I constantly stroke, and I naturally grows it into the desired shape. So I don't actually shave. I just stroke.
I say it's more of a natural.
Yeah. And you'll see before I go out for games, I will do a natural stroke. Keep it all in line.
I like it. Okay. Last Twitter question from Marcus here. This comes from Saki Bomb 523. Saki Bomb. This guy's gonna have fun at the World Cup. Watching the World Cup. Do you get to play your favorite heavy metal in the Wolves locker room? Do they like it?
Some do, and I try to get there early so I can get it on the iPod player. I had Mastodon on there not too long ago, and Dales, who played for Villa, as our fitness coach, and he goes, Marcus, put some music on there, get us going, right? There's only a couple guys in there, and Addy, funny enough, the guy who's playing for Algeria now, I would tell you his last name, but I can't pronounce it still. It's been 6 months. And I put it on, and he is like looking around like, what is going on here? He didn't know what to, he didn't know what to do, right? And, but, sure enough, my iPod doesn't get chucked across the room. We have lots of respect for your older players there. It's just eventually somebody will go and nicely set it on the side and put some, R&B crap in, and that's a cue to pull out my headphones and, get in my zone.
All right, well, it must have worked because Wolves stayed up. Expect some more heavy metal for Wolverhampton next year. That's it for Marcus Hanneman on this segment of Studio 90 Extra Time. Marcus, thanks so much for joining us. Great interview as always. We are going to come back and do some more Twitter questions with Marcus that we'll have on a podcast later today. But as we leave, we're asking all the guys to sign our Studio 90 Extra Time Vuvuzela.
Yeah.
USA.
All right.
Here we go.
If you could, after you sign that, try to give it a blow and
We'll
see.
try. I'll try not to be laughing because it doesn't work when you laugh.
Right, you have to
realize
deep
that
from the solar plexus.
when we've been doing this after training, everyone comes and blows their horn outside. Everyone's just laughing so hard you can't do it. It's kind of funny.
There we go, Marcus Hanneman, number 23.
All right.
And
Me and Jordan.
here we go. An expert on the Vuvuzela. No one better on the Vuvuzela than Marcus Hanneman. We'll see you next time on Extra Time.